Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating? Sausage gravy and biscuits is my quintessential weekend breakfast. And I have it on the weekends because it takes a little bit of time to make, and there's no time to make it during the week. Unless you make it ahead of time and then reheat it, and I don't like reheated sausage gravy. It just never turns out the same. So unfortunately, it's only on the weekends I get to have my favorite breakfast. But now, thanks to Tennessee Pride, I can have sausage gravy and biscuits whenever I want to. That's right, Tennessee Pride now makes sausage gravy stuffed buttermilk biscuits, made with 100% pork sausage, as opposed to fake sausage. Wait a minute, fake sausage really is a thing nowadays. So thank you Tennessee Pride for using 100% pork sausage that was raised on a hoof and not on a root. This 10-ounce box of 2 stuffed biscuits costs $3.46. Here's the ingredients in the sausage gravy stuffed biscuits. And there's 2 biscuits per box. Per biscuit, there's 410 calories, 22 grams of total fat, 10 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, 60 milligrams of cholesterol, 1,280 milligrams of sodium, 42 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber, 6 grams of sugars, and 11 grams of protein. You can heat these up in the microwave or a conventional oven. And since I love you, the people, so much, I'm going to heat one up in the microwave and one in the conventional oven. I know I'm really missing out on the opportunity to tick the air fryer haters off by not using the air fryer in this video, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So let's get our sausage gravy stuffed buttermilk biscuits out of the box and see what they look like. Well, one looks like a bagel and the other one looks like a dinner roll. Neither one of them look like a biscuit. For no particular reason, we're going to cook the sausage gravy stuffed biscuit that looks like a bagel in the microwave. And the directions say to open one end of the wrapper and then to heat in the microwave on high for 1 minute and 35 seconds and then to let it sit for 2 minutes. And then the sausage gravy stuffed biscuit that looks like a dinner roll goes into a preheated 350 degree oven for 24 to 26 minutes. While our Tennessee Pride sausage gravy stuffed biscuits are cooking, head on over and follow me on Instagram if you want to see foods I cook and eat and other random things that I do that I don't record, and you might even get a sneak peek in an upcoming video. After heating in the microwave for 1 minute and 35 seconds and then resting for another 2 minutes, our bagel-shaped sausage gravy stuffed biscuit is ready. Now I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself, but if your mind's in the gutter like mine is, you'll know what I'm seeing and thinking at this point. And then after 26 minutes in a 350 degree oven, the sausage gravy stuffed biscuit that originally looked like a dinner roll is done, but now the outside looks like a bagel with no hole in it. And here's what they look like side by side. Now I realize that these are supposed to be eaten with your hands on the go, but for the purpose of the video, we're going to cut them in half. That way you, the people, can get a better view of what's inside. Cutting through the microwaved one felt a little bit doughy with no texture on the outside, which is exactly what you would expect from any kind of bread product microwaved. But then we cut through the baked one, and it had a really good texture on the outside, but still felt doughy in the middle. But the microwave one and the baked one looked the same on the inside. So we tried the microwave sausage gravy stuffed biscuit first. And the bite I got looks like there's plenty of sausage in it, but not a whole lot of gravy. So into my pie hole and down the gullet it went. And I've got to say, it's pretty darn good. The flavor of the sausage is great, and the doughy texture of the biscuit doesn't bother me at all. I mean, biscuits aren't supposed to be crispy after all. So we cut off another piece in hopes we get some gravy this time. And although we didn't get an abundant amount of gravy, we did get enough to make the second bite taste even better. So far, I'm really liking these. Then we tried the baked sausage gravy stuffed biscuit. And like I said, when we were cutting it in half, it does have a crispy outer shell on it. And again, there's not a ton of gravy, but I guess you can only put so much gravy inside of a biscuit. Actually, now that you look at the other side, it's just some hollow crispy dough with a couple sausage crumbles in it. So I wasn't going to count that bite. We cut another piece off to make sure we got some gravy, sausage, and the biscuit. And this bite looks much better. And you would think that this one would be superior because it was baked with a nice crispy outer shell. But it's just the opposite. I don't like the crispiness with sausage gravy. Biscuits are soft and fluffy and somewhat doughy. This is just like a hard crust, which I'm definitely not a fan of with it trying to be a biscuit. Certain applications it would be great, just not with biscuits and gravy. The texture of the microwave biscuit was much, much better and more suitable for sausage gravy and biscuits. We cut them both in half just to see how much sausage gravy was on the inside. And there was actually a good amount, it just wasn't really spread out evenly. But like I said, in both of them, the sausage was great, it had a great flavor and a nice little spice to it, and it wasn't gritty and chewy like most cheap sausages can be, and the gravy was nice and creamy just like sausage gravy should be. So I'm going to give Tennessee Pride's stuffed sausage gravy and biscuit that was microwaved a 7 out of 10. And the one that was baked, a 5 out of 10. Thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, and share it with your family and friends. And I'll see you soon.